let's have a beautiful experience. In this video, we're going to talk about magic, how to naturally raise your testosterone, your human growth hormone, and make your penis bigger. It's a beautiful thing. You gotta love it. Alright, before we get started here, please do me a huge favor. Please ring the bell, subscribe to the channel, of course, tell some friends, give me that Arthur Fonzarelli thumbs up like so I say, hey, and of course, follow me on my social media. I go by Jesus_Detroit on my Instagram, Snapchat of YOUNGDAYGO. And you know what we're all about here in the BCC, the Big Cock Consciousness, the Big Cock Collective, where I help you manifest a bigger, wider, thicker, longer, stronger, and harder penis, help you naturally raise your testosterone, your human growth hormone. I'm a spiritual guide and a mentor. I'm here to expand your mind and increase your size. And you know me, without further ado, I'm here to tell you about magic, as usual. You know what we're all about here, man. Every day is a beautiful gift. Every time that we're talking here, it's essentially magic anyways. And the most magical thing that we could start with is, of course, getting out of your own way. And we might as well go with the Wu Wei flow. And I always got to come with the gratitude flow, so you know what it is. So we get the smile going before the feet hit the ground every single day. You know the sound. Before I take a breath, you go ahead and just breathe it in every morning before the feet hit the ground. I got a shot today. I feel beautiful. And that's the type of energy that you got to bring with your day, the gratitude attitude. Getting out of your own way is what I'm always talking about. That Tao practice, the Wu Wei flow, path of least resistance. That's just going to let you just ultimately grow. Because a lot of people create their own illusions, problems, whatever you want to call it, by focusing on lack or whatever you want to say, and just kind of repeating over and over and over the process of the same thing and getting nowhere because of it. What we're talking about here today is essentially not focusing on where you are. We're talking about your intentions of what you need. And you know me, I got a whole bunch of hands-on techniques that can be taught more clearly, more in depth, you know, the exercise for extra size. And I can teach you in the BCC, the masturbation for manifestation, the Kegels, the edging, the jelking, the super edging, all these techniques that have been out, for, beyond centuries. And I'm telling you, they're just manifested through me, where I can help you, become your best version. Because essentially, there is no wrong way of doing this. There is your way. And we can always formulate something that can, help you grow. I'm feeling extra huge today, just getting all my, getting my bearings here, man. It's cleaned up a little bit, and I'm just getting my flow, getting my grow. And when we're talking about here in this day about the magic, about where we're at and letting it go, and just letting yourself just, feel the growth and understand that you can naturally raise your testosterone, make your penis bigger. It all comes down to the things that I always preach the most. And one of the most important things is, like I say, if you want beauty to appear, you got to keep this clear, man. You got to be a clear conduit for growth. You got to have all this roadway just plunged out, just so the growth comes within, because it all starts, with your chakra system. Don't forget the penis is on the root. You got the throat, you got the heart. We might as well go from the start. You know what I like to say, man? You got to always come with love. You got to always come with energy. And one of my favorite matrix hacks to share every single time I can is, if you're in a room, especially right now with the holiday seasons here, we got the ho grow. We're talking about if you're somewhere around family members, if you're somewhere around work people, anybody that you may or may not know, you see somebody on the TV, hear somebody on the phone, all you've got to do is intend on that person, that soul, to have a beautiful day, feel love in some kind of way, and you go along your day, and you just hacked the matrix. You made the world a better place. And it's something as simple as that is where the magic really comes within, because you're getting out of your own way. And that's what I always love to say is about, letting yourself just flow to let yourself grow. So you go ahead and write that down. I flow to grow. And with this, I might as well get myself, pumped up and talk about one of my favorite things to share every single time I'm in the chair and I'm just getting myself flowing and growing. And I'm going to talk about the mind, muscle, connection, because I want to share one of my favorite mantras that I love to say throughout the day is I am magic, I am divine, and the universe is on my side. Doesn't matter about how many times a week that you're training, how you're training, what you're doing, as long as you're putting your mind into the muscle and you know that you're growing, that's how it's going to be shown. Paramahansa Yogananda, the one that brought yoga to the West. Everybody here understands yoga can definitely make you feel your best, because I feel getting on one foot and just stretching and doing these movements are things that everybody doesn't do, and things that you should really incorporate into you. And when we're talking about this today, we're talking about growth. We're talking about putting your mind into the muscle. We're talking Paramahansa Yogananda is the one that says the mind is the wielder of muscle. So when we go with this flow, anytime you gotta get one last rep in, you just go ahead and you scream this as loud as you can, even in your head. Just go ahead and say it. Go ahead and feel it. You say, I am magic, I am divine, and I can increase my size. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Getting lit, and I'm feeling it right now. Naked in the chair, not caring, letting my just feeling the sweat boiling up. It's a beautiful thing. You gotta love that, man. I'm telling you, man, the energy essentially is always there for you to grab onto, feeling the magic every moment, every day. And that's the flow of the grow. And for that, I say salute. This is another thing that, I don't condone the use of alcohol, by the way. And, but to each their own. And I just don't condone the use of you not being you. So for that, I say salute. I tell you, getting yourself some vino in you after you get a quick pump, that's a holiday delight. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not, I don't drink every moment of every day. It just happens to be the flow of where I'm at that particular time. You might see me sober as a judge, as they say, or you might see me, at the end of my day, because I like to reward myself to let me know that I'm alive. And, these are the things that just, put a smile on my face, because the more smiling that you're doing, the more divine that you're activating, because it's all inside. As I say, the smile is divine. It's made inside the mind. It's, anytime you want to watch a movie, you want to put Die Hard on, yippee-ki-yay, you know what I mean? Christmas movies are something that can always make people laugh. Even if you want to watch a Sopranos episode, which I don't, whatever you're into, a Rocky, an over-the-top, any type of 80s movie, any type of new movie, a new Netflix show is something that can always make you just feel something. Anytime you're smiling, you're doing something right. And when we're talking here about the magic that's within you, that's within the air, and just getting away from every type of motion, that's going to put the flow into you and make you grow like the waves in the ocean, baby. And that's a beautiful flow that I just got to say. We got Christmas miracles along the way. You know me, I've been up for quite some time today. Was just taking I got me a few hours, just a little bit of sleep. But me, I always find my own flow to the day, because I always got to, follow my accountability to, delivering content daily. Just like, Rocky Balboa says, no bell. So make sure you're ringing the bell. I should have said it in the beginning, but me, I'm just going with the flow of the day. And I know if you made it this long, you probably ring it anyways. And I'm always holding myself accountable for putting the content out daily. And you can count on me waiting for you in the parking lot. Okay, Mr. Larson? Happy Gilmore analogy. Any which way I can make you smile. We're doing something right. And today I'm just telling you, man, it was just really going through the motions of where we're at to let you know that everything that we have is essentially right here. And if you want that beauty, you want beautiful things to come your way, just go ahead and get out of it today. And with that, I feel like I might as well, make this just a quick video for you today, because I got plenty more coming. And, we got the holiday season here. Make sure you guys are getting on my social media, checking out my cat C. It's always taking care of the neighborhood. My wolf and my bear are always there. Actually, just took them for a run today, barefoot around the neighborhood. And, I remember I always run into people and they're like, man, like, how do you do it? Like, how do you run barefoot? And, thing is, it makes me feel alive, man. Just feeling the whole different gravel and transitions and, you know, running through the mud and all this other crazy tech. I don't know, that could, you know, people could look at running through the mud or whatever. You know what I mean? But you know me, I'm like running through, you know, I'm in the woods here, in, you know, in Detroit, Rock City, and I'm telling you, man, running through the ditches and the mud and all these other types of gravel, it just definitely makes you feel alive, man. And something that I like to do, just getting that extra grounded flow to the earth, and something that, you know, helps me out, because when I'm with my gang, I mean, I know that they ain't got any shoes on their hoofs, and you know me, I just, you know, like to be grounded to the earth, and this gives me an extra reason to just smile and feel something, make you feel alive, let you know that the magic's inside, let you know that we are from the divine, and that essentially every part of you is beautiful. I know I intend on all you guys to feel beautiful. I intend on all you guys to spread love. I intend on all you guys to have a beautiful holiday, because we got beautiful things coming along the way. Always focus on the good. Don't focus on anything negative. There's no need for that. There's always something beautiful that you can get out of anything. You know, even in the holiday, if you don't, you know, if there's things that you don't like about it, try not to focus on that. Just look at the nice things. Like maybe you like watching Die Hard. Maybe you like watching A Christmas Story, or National Lampoons, or Jingle All the Way. Put the cookie down now. You know, maybe you want to watch something like that. Maybe you don't like movies at all, and you want to read a book or hear something on Audible, or maybe watch a comedy special. Whatever you got to do to put a smile on your face. Have a drink with the universe. Look in the mirror and say salute. That's what I do every now and then, because essentially you are never alone. And like I always say, we might all live on the same planet, but we're all from different worlds. And as long as your world's coming with love, come with energy, you can do no wrong. The magic we're talking about today is just getting out of your own way, which essentially is what I always got to say, but it's always best to preach it in the now. And essentially there is only right now, and this now is a beautiful now, and I'm hoping that you guys are just embracing the now and embracing the moment, and feeling everything that you got, and understand that you are magic and you can make miracles happen. Don't get all twisted and caught up on, you know, the lack of where you're at. We're talking about intending on being the giants that we are. We're talking heads in the clouds. We're talking huge piece of meat, swinging at the knees, throbbing at the pecs, making you your best. We're talking about not worrying about the little gremlins at your feet, and, you know, obviously not stomping on, you know, your friend's house or anything, but you know what I mean. We're talking about having the gratitude attitude, head in the clouds, being the giants that we are, being beautiful, spreading love, making positivity as we go, as we grow. Getting out of your own way to let yourself flow is where the magic goes, and that's what we're talking about. So with that, I feel that, you know, I'm going to close this beautiful experience yet again, because you know I'm going to have something coming again. And with that, you know, I say, you know, have a beautiful holiday. Have a beautiful moment, and I'll be seeing you around on the next one. Make sure you follow me on the social media. Like Rocky Balboa says, don't forget, no bell. So make sure you ring the bell, because I'm putting content out daily. So go ahead and ring it. Get at me, email me. You know, make sure if you guys really want some extra help, I'm here for you. I'll put something together. And, you know, regardless, man, we're here to spread love, make beautiful things happen, make magic just go everywhere, because it's essentially everywhere and within us. So you guys are beautiful. I love you guys. Spread some love today. See you around. Peace.